Yes, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Here I will presentation about Bahasa Inggris Matematika. And before I present, let me introduce myself first. And my name is Durrotul Wafa. My ID student number is 22101182200022, and I am from Group 5. And here I will explain about vocabulary, video, and chapter 2, example 1, 4, 5, and 6. And the first, I will explain about vocabulary. Yes, the first is odd, which means bilangan ganjil. The definition of odd is different than the normal, not divisible by 2, or the one remaining when others are paid. An example of odd is the number 5 is 5. And the next is even, which means bilangan genap, a whole number that is able to be divided by 2 into two equal whole numbers. The numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 are even numbers. The next is absolute value, which means nilai mutlak. The absolute value or modulus, absolute value x of a real number x is the non-negative value of x without regard to its sign. The absolute value of a number may be thought of as its distance from zero along real number line. Example, the absolute value of 5 is 5, and the absolute value of negative 5 is also 5. The absolute value of a number may be thought of as its distance from zero along real number line. The next is round up, which means pembulatan ke atas. To raise a number to the nearest whole number or 10, 100, or 1000 above it. For example, 38.7 equal 39. The next is round down, or which means pembulatan ke bawah. The round down function behaves like the round function, except that it always round a number down. It can round either to the left or right of the decimal point. Unlike a standard rounding, where numbers less than 5 are rounded down, the function always round numbers 1, still 9 down. For example, 3.2 equal 3. The next is a bisector or garis bagi. In geometry, bisection is the division of something into two equal or congruent parts, usually by a line, which is then called bisector. Example of line segment bisector: consider a line AB equal 4 cm. A line segment bisector will cut it into two equal parts of 2 cm each. The next is centroid, which means titik pusat. The centroid is the center point of the object. Example, the point where the diagonals of the square intersect each other is the centroid of the square. As we all know, the square has all its sides equal. Hence, it is easy to locate the centroid in it. The next is median, which means nilai tengah. Median, the middle number found by ordering all data points and picking out the one in the middle, or if there are two middle numbers, taking the mean of those two numbers. Example, the median of 4, 1, and 7 is 4 because when the numbers are put in order 1, 4, and 7, the number 4 is in the middle. The next is finite, which means himpunan berhingga. Finite set in mathematics is a set that has a finite number of elements. In simple words, it is a set that you can finish counting. For example, 1, 8, 5, 7 is a finite set with 4 elements. The element in the finite set is a natural number that is non-negative integer. And the last is infinite, which means himpunan tak berhingga. An infinite set is a set whose element cannot be counted. An infinite set is one that has no less element. For example, the set of whole numbers W equal 0, 1, 2, 3, 8 is an infinite set as the number of elements is infinite. The set of real numbers is an example of uncountable infinite sets. Yes, and the second, I will explain about video. And the question is, create a graph of the linear equation 5x addition to y equal 20. And solution, 5x addition to y equal 20. And at the left and right sides, we can addition 5x with negative 5x and 20 addition negative 5x and will be 2y equal 20 negative 5x. And in the left and right sides, we can divide by 2. And 2y divided by 2 equal 20 minus 5x divided by 2. And will be y equal 10 minus 5 divided by 2x. And we can see x is 0, 2, and 4. And we can substitution x is 0, 2, and 4, and y. And will be 0.10, 2.5, and 4.0. And we can draw a line with the x point y. And this is the line. Yes, and the third, I will explain about chapter 2, example 1, 4, 5, and 6. Example 1, the question, the larger of two numbers is equal to 14 more 3 times the smaller number. Find the smaller number if their difference is 38. Yes, the solution, let the smaller number is equal n. And 14 more 3 times the smaller number. And large number equal 3 times smaller number. For 14 more will be addition 14. Because smaller number is n, we can write this will be equal 3n addition 14. And large number minus smaller number equal 38. Large number is 3n addition 14 minus smaller number is n equal 38. 3n minus n is 2n addition 14 equal 38. And in the left and right sides, we can subtract 14 with with 14 and 38 minus 14, and will be 3 and equal 24. And we can divide the left and right sides with 2, and will be n equal 12. And we can substitute C. Small number is n equal 12, and large number 3n addition 14 equal 3 times 12 addition 14 equal 36 addition 14 equal 50. And we can check large number minus small numbers equal 38, and 50 minus 12 equal 38, and this is correct. The next is example 4. Sandy is 4 times as old as Robbie is now. In 10 years, Sandy will be 6 years older than Robbie. How old are they now? And the solution, we have Robbie's age is x and Sandy's age equal 4 times Robbie's age and equal 4x. In 10 years, Robbie's age in 10 years equal x addition 10, and Sandy's age in 10 years equal 4x addition 10. And in 10 years, Sandy's age 6 years older than Robbie. Sandy's age minus 6 years equal Robbie's age. And 4x addition 10 minus 6 equal x addition 10. 4x addition 10 minus 6 is 4 equal x addition 10. And 4x minus x equal 10 minus 4. 4x minus x is 3x equal 10 minus 4 is 6. And the left and right sides we can divide by 3. And 3x divided by 3 is x, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. We need to substitute value x to Robbie's age and Sandy's age. Robbie's age equal x equal 2 years old, and Sandy's age equal 4x equal 4 times 2, and will be 8 years old. The next is example 5. Jessica is 27 years old and Melissa is 21 years old. How many years ago was Jessica twice as old as Melissa? And the solution, let's call the number of years ago when Jessica was twice as old as Melissa x. At the time, Jessica's age would have been 27 minus x, and Melissa's age would have been 21 minus x. So, the equation for Jessica being twice as old as Melissa would be 27 minus x equal 2 times 21 minus x. 2 because Jessica was twice as old as Melissa. And 27 minus x equal 2 times 21 is 42 minus 2 times minus x, negative x, is negative 2x. And we can addition minus x addition x and negative 2x addition x, and will be 27 equal 42 minus x, and will be negative 15 equal negative x. And the left and right sides we can divide with negative, and will be 15 equal x. And the last example is example 6. And the question is, two cars are traveling on the same highway toward each other from towns that are 150 miles apart. One car is traveling at 60 miles per hour, while the other is traveling at 50 miles per hour. If they start at the same time, how much time to the nearest minute will have passed at the moment when they pass each other? And the solution: to find out how much time it will take for the two cars to meet, you can use the formula time equal distance divided by speed. First, let's determine how long it takes each car to reach the meeting point. For the first car traveling at 60 miles per hour, the time it takes to cover 150 miles is time 1 is equal 150 miles divided by 60 miles per hour equal 2.5 hours. For the second car traveling at 50 miles per hour, the time it takes to cover 150 miles is time 2, 150 miles divided by 50 miles per hour equal 5 hours. Now, since they start at the same time and are traveling towards each other, you need to find the time it takes for them to meet. You can use the concept of relative speed. When two objects are moving toward each other, their relative speed is the of their individual speeds. Relative speed: speed of car 1, addition speed of car 2. Relative speed equal 60 miles per hour, addition 50 miles per hour equal 110 miles per hour. Now you can find the time it takes for them to meet using the relative speed and the total distance of 150 miles. Time to meet, distance, divided by relative speeds equal 150 miles divided by 110 miles per hour equal 1.363636. Now calculate this. Time to meet equal 1.363636 hours. To convert this to minutes, multiply by 60, and time to meet equal 1.363636 times 60 minutes equal 81.82 minutes. And rounding to the nearest minute, it will take approximately 82 minutes for the two cars to pass each other. Yes, maybe. Thank you for attention. Thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.